Okay, it is Christmas Eve 2021. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, or 8:05. And I am setting off on my Christmas Eve marathon, all being well. So I have I've driven 3 minutes from home, if that, and I have planned a 6.7 mile loop. So I'm going to do 4 of those, 1 with each dog. So Stanley is with me for the first lap. He's the youngest. No, he's not. Second youngest. He's the most, he's a bit reactive to other dogs. So getting him out early, hoping everyone else is in bed on Christmas Eve. So that we don't see too many other dogs. So Stanley's first, and then Peter, Arthur and Seth. That's the order. So yeah, it's a bit misty, it's very muddy, it's not going to get better. Keep left now. So we're just doing a little warm-up walk, and then we're going to set off. Stan, you ready? Ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, we are about halfway around lap 1, so 3.4 miles, so just over halfway. We have done, so to make it a little more interesting, push on. We're doing, I'm doing laps 1 and 3 clockwise, laps 2 and 4 anti-clockwise. Push on. And I've chosen to go clockwise with Stan because the first half of his is a bit where we're more likely to see other dogs. So getting out of the way early, seeing 2 dogs. One we had to take a slight detour to dodge out the way because it was a friendly Labrador. The other one caught us by surprise in the corner, and luckily Stan just ran straight past it. So yeah, we've got one more pinch point, as I call it, coming up. So a section where it's really hard to veer off the path. Push on if we see someone coming. So hopefully we won't see anyone on this section, and then we're home clear, and me and Stan ready to pick up Peter. So yeah, set off a little bit quick. So I've messaged my mum, who's doing the first dog swap, to say to come a bit later to make me slow down. That's the plan. Left, good. So yeah, all right, good job. So yeah, it's a nice little path here, but it's a definite pinch point, so not great for a reactive dog to get off the path. So let's hope we don't need to. Okay, here we are on the start of lap 2 with Sweet Peter. Yeah, lap 1 done. Been going an hour and a quarter. So we're on 6.8 miles now. So the problem with this route that I've chosen is it's almost entirely runnable in terms of elevation, which makes it hard to justify having a walking break. So from this gate up here down to the bottom there, which is my crossover point, I'm walking, and I'm treating it as a cool down for the dog that's finishing, warm up for the dog who's starting. Yeah, that's the plan. So a bit close now, having some little photo breaks as well. So that is the plan. So we're starting on our first anti-clockwise route with Peter, but I am just going to have to first pick up his poo because he's just been for a little poo. So the joys of running with dogs. Okay, so while I said that this run was runnable elevation wise, there are some quite muddy sections. This bit along here gets fairly muddy. So Peter has been with us. It'll be 12 weeks on Monday. He'll be 2 years old on Monday, his birthday. And one of the things he's working on 2 things running wise. One is picking a line. Push on. Oh, rabbits. Picking a line around muddy sections. So my other dogs are pretty good at choosing a good line around all the mud. Peter just tends to go straight through it, drag me with him. The other thing he's working on is pace. Peter's a fantastic Canicross partner if you want to run a fast 5 or 10k. If you want to run a marathon, currently not the dog. He's quite challenging. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's trying. Good boy, P. So yeah, currently not a marathon paced dog. Okay, because he's a wee bit fast. So his push on first mile today was a 8.5 minute mile, which is not even close to my marathon pace. I prefer to be around the 10 to 10.5 minute mile range. So yeah, this way, let's go. Let's go. Sorry, I didn't give you a command. Good job. All right, that's it. Yeah, so we're working on it. All right, left. Good job. So his lefts and rights are coming on. So pace and picking a line. We'll get there. He's a good boy. Okay, here we are. It's like deja vu. Hi, lap 3. So, just starting lap 3, which means 13.6 miles. 2 hours 26. Oh, another poo stop. Right. Right, I'll be back. Okay. Let's try again. Poo has been collected. So challenges of running with dogs. You have to pick up after them, carry the poo. I've got a little sticky bag, if you can see it, where I keep all their poo bags, and then deposit it in the bin, which is about halfway around. Fun fact. So yeah, lap 3. So we've done one clockwise, one anti-clockwise, back to clockwise. We've got little Arthur McMee with us. Hi, Louie. Hiya. So Arthur, oh, we're running. Arthur is a more experienced Canicross dog. He's a little superstar. He's good at going steady, better than the other 2. So yeah, the other 2 laps I've done in about an hour and 5, and then had a little break in between. I expect this one will be a little bit slower, and then I'm saving the easiest dog till last, which is so yeah. And we're doing a dog count. So Stan saw 2 dogs, Peter 9 dogs. So I'm glad I took Stanley out when I did. So yeah, lap 3, feeling all right. Just had one of my homemade protein bars and mini baby bell. Still sugar free. So yeah, it's all good fun. I think it's gonna get harder. I don't like laps. So Arthur ran with me last night at my club run, so I didn't know if he'd be up for it today, but as you can see, turns out he is definitely up for running today. He's a good boy. Okay, take 4. Here we are with Seth. Hi Seth. Seth is a very good boy. So lap 4 of 4. Whoop whoop. we've got Seth with us, who's our old boy now. Doesn't like the mud, so he's going to be in for a shock. So yeah, Sethy is 10 now, but still loves to run. And I've also just got from my husband in my pocket, I've got my little bracelet bead, which has Charlie's ashes in it. So Charlie's our dog who passed away in the summer. So I thought it was only right that he should join us as well. I was going to bring him for the whole run, but Charlie used to absolutely hate laps. Anything more than one lap, not happy. So I thought I'd just bring him for the last lap so that he only has to do one. So yeah, so Seth and Charlie joining me for the old last lap, the oldies. So we're 20.4 miles in, and we're having a good sniff. I've been out just over 3.5 hours, so faster than my usual marathons, only because it's flat. Yeah, the boys are running well today, so I'm just having a slightly extended little walk with Seth, just because he is a bit of a potterer, so I'm just going to give him a little bit longer just to warm himself up. And nothing to do with the fact I'm knackered. I've had another protein ball. I've had some of my homemade oat and blueberry pancakes as well. I've had a few sips of tea. Yeah, so it's still it's been a bit murky, the weather. It's been quite grey, a bit drizzly in the air, but hopefully Seth won't mind. Yeah, another just over 6 miles to go, 6.5 maybe miles to go, and then we're done. And then it's time for our Christmas Eve tradition. I'm gonna sit on the sofa, eat good food, watch some Christmas movies, keep going, and yeah, have a nice relaxing family time. But I'm sure I'll at least try and record the finish today. So here we go, let's go. One of the great things about Seth, many great things, is he's a good pacer, doesn't let me go too fast, picks out nice lines to run on. You'll see he's doing a few shoulder checks, so Seth is losing his hearing, which means he can't rely on my verbal cues anymore, so he's trying to pick out a path, but he's not getting the feedback from me that he's doing a good job. So I've noticed that he does a lot more shoulder checks to make sure that he's doing all right. He's a good boy. Yeah, good boy, Sethy. Okay, oh good boy, here we are, 26.2 miles, 4 hours, 31:30, so 4.5 hours, I'll take that for a very flat marathon. So, hang on a sec, wait, I'm gonna let Sethy have a little off lead time. We're about half a mile maybe from the car still, so we'll just have a extended cool down, just take it nice and steady. So yeah, little Sethy can go on a little play. He's a good boy though, he always comes back. Yeah, so Seth's lap is going to have been slightly longer in duration, but same distance, just because the extended cool down, but they've all done them in about an hour 10, which is pretty good. And obviously Charlie has been with me on this lap as well, so that's nice. I've been a bit pensive, a bit reflective as I run around, particularly on this last lap because Seth can't really hear me. Then I don't kind of have to think about giving him any commands, and he's a really good boy, doesn't need any commands. So it's been a pretty silent lap, wishing a few people Merry Christmas as we go by. So yeah, that's Marathon 31 done, with all the boys taking part. Yeah, last marathon of 2021. Next one is on New Year's Day, Hardmoor's 30 on New Year's Day, so I'll look forward to that. Take it a bit easy between now and then. So yeah, quite enjoyed that. Good boy.